So first I'll be parking in a space where I have 2 feet both in front and behind me. That's what is usually considered tight. Then I'll do it with 1 foot on each side, which is very tight. I approach the spot while flashing to the right, since I'm parking to the right in this case. I align my mirror with the mirror of the car to my right, leaving more or less 1 meter or 3 feet between my vehicle and the one on the right. If my car is a lot smaller than the car on the right, I align my mirror a bit before its mirror. If it's a lot longer, I align my mirror a bit after its mirror. Really what I want to do here is to align the rear bumpers, but it's easier to align the mirrors since I cannot see the bumpers. In most cases, cars are more or less the same size, like in this case, so aligning the mirrors works fine. Now I put in reverse and I turn my steering wheel 1 1/4 turn to the right, so until it's at a 90-degree angle like this. Before reversing, I do my verifications to the left, central mirror, left mirror and blind spot, and if there's nobody, I start reversing. Now I reverse until the middle of the license plate of the other car is aligned with the right edge of my window. I could also align the rear wheel with the middle of my window. These reference points will vary a bit depending on a few factors. I'll talk about that in the next video. Now I turn my wheel completely to the left and I reverse as much as I can. At this point, I should see the left front light of the car behind in my mirror, more or less like this. Now I turn my wheel completely to the right and I advance as much as I can. Then I turn it completely to the left and reverse as much as I can. Now my car is straight, so I turn the steering wheel 1 1/2 turns to the right to straighten the wheels, and I advance until I'm at an equal distance between the two cars. Then I engage the parking brake and I put in first gear if I have a manual transmission vehicle, or in P if I have an automatic. Now with only 1 foot on each side, it's the same procedure. I do all of the preliminary things I did with 2 feet, align mirror, verifications and so on. Now the only difference is that with 2 feet on each side, I had to alternate between turning the steering wheel completely to one side and reversing as much as I could, then turning it completely to the other side and advancing as much as I could 3 times. In this case, I had to do it 5 times. So basically, the tighter the parking spot, the more you'll need to repeat the steps where you alternate between turning the wheel completely to one side, advancing as much as you can, turning it completely to the other side, reversing as much as you can, and so on until the car is straight. When we have plenty of room, like in my other parallel parking videos, we can reverse until the vehicle is straight in one shot. The less room we have, the more we'll have to repeat the steps. Now, parking in a wide spot is not easy for beginners, but parking in a tight spot is not easy even for experienced drivers. You'll need to practice this a lot before you get it right, so don't give up. Judging the distances in front and behind is also difficult, so when you're starting out, don't hesitate to ask friends or family to help you out until you get used to it. If you're parking in front of a reflective surface, like shop windows or even regular windows, you can use the reflection to judge your distance. In the next video, I'll talk about judging your distances between the vehicles behind and in front, some tips on doing this type of parking with a manual transmission vehicle, reference points, dry steering, and something funny that I heard and I don't know if it's true or just an urban legend. So stay tuned and thanks for watching.